Hello, everyone. It's great to meet you all. In the past, two greet and meet sessions, we're very excited about this course, and we look forward to working with everyone. Some students still have some challenges and issues regarding access, how to navigate around. So I'm recording a recap video to help you, with those issues, and hopefully that helps you. There are some common issues we're seeing right now. First of all, late registration. We've registered everyone who have filled the form up to yesterday, June the 19th. So if you happen to have signed up after that, you need to email info@wecloudData.com. Unlike the self-paced courses, because this is supposed to be a paid course, and we're making it for free for the first cohort, and that's why we still follow a manual registration process. So bear with us. Send an email to us if you need access. Okay. Some students don't have a WeCloud Data account. What does this mean? If you have signed up and before June the 19th, we should have created an account automatically for everyone. So that means you already have an account. If it tells you that your email has already been used or it has existed in our system, that means we have created an account for you, or maybe you have done that in the past. So all you need to do is go to learn.weclouddata.com, and at the login page, let me show you. So go to learn.weclouddata.com. What you need to do is just sign out. Okay, this is probably what you will see, right? And if you put in the email and it says it has already existed, what you can do is just click on forgot password. So you click on forgot password. It's going to ask you to put in your email, right? For example, I put in my email, and then you click on select send notification, a verification code. It's going to send a code to your email, and then you are going to copy and paste that code in this box here, and then click on verify code. And once it's verified, it should prompt you to enter your new username and password, and then you will be able to access the learning portal. Okay, I'm not going to reset my password, so let me log in again. Okay. All right. But if you don't have an account created for you, that probably because you joined late. Again, we recommend you to contact info at WeCloudData team and WeCloudData.com, and our registration team will help you. And if you can log in and you cannot find the course in the in the dashboard, that means you have not been added to the course. So we may have missed you during the process. Apologies for that. So again, talk to us on Discord or email info@WeCloudData and let us know, and we will grant you access to the course. Okay. And some students don't know how to navigate Discord because you're new. I'm also a new user. I haven't been actively using Discord, so I'm going to share what I know with you, and hopefully that helps. There's some useful Discord features, right, and terminology you need to know. First of all, what you have, been added to is you have joined the WeCloud Data Academy, which is the Discord server. We run a Discord server, and you're joining a specific channel. Most of the channels we have right now, they're public channels. I think you can join any one of them. But for this course, particularly, you need to join Data Fundamentals -B1. So once you're on Discord, you can navigate to the left hand side. There's like a panel, and go to short courses, and then you will be able to find the Data Fundamentals Batch 1 channel. Okay. And there's something called threads. Threads are basically topics for discussion, because if you look at the Data Fundamental course channel, there are a lot of messages, and it's kind of hard to keep track of things. So creating a useful thread can be useful. So where do you find threads? we have created 4 threads. It's on the top right corner of Discord. And we have created threads for Zoom links, course schedule, learning portal, and class recordings. These can actually be put in the pinned messages as well. But under each thread, right, if you click on these thread, it will show up on the left hand side as well under data fundamental course. So each channel will have multiple threads, right? And you can click on each thread to join if you're interested in the topic. So yeah, we have so far we have class recordings, course schedule. You'll be able to find the weekly schedule, and you can find the class Zoom links as well. Okay. There's something called pinned messages. I think these are the important things we would like you to know. So again, you can go to the top right corner. There's a pin icon, little icon there. It's called pinned messages, and you'll find the lecture and lab links. There's also a link to the question and answer. It's a Google Doc. This is how you reach out to us and ask questions if you would like those questions or answers to be provided back to you, and it's probably easier for us to keep track of things over time. Okay. And if you're talking to someone or you would like to respond to someone, I think you can just use the reply. So, for example, let's say Terry sent a message. How do you download Parallels on Mac OS if I ask to pay for it? So, if I would like to reply to Terry, or if you would like to reply to your classmates, then just hover your mouse over this section, this message, and you'll see the reactions, the emojis you can add, and also you see this reply icon. Click on it. Now in Discord, at the bottom you'll see that you're right now replying to Terry. Okay, so this is my responded, my reply to Terry, regarding his question. All right, so that's a quick guide to Discord. And lots of you ask about the recordings because you're in different time zone. So for recordings, you'll be able to find it on Learning Portal. Let me show you how to navigate around our Learning Portal. So first of all, after you log in, you will see a dashboard. And in the dashboard, there is a course that you have been added to. It's called Data Fundamental Batch 1. So if I click on this, it takes me to the course page, right? The left-hand side panel is just a navigation overall for you to access other information. But right now you're in the data fundamental course. Um, and this is the program or course overview. We have some information regarding the lecture time, the syllabus, right? And some other links that links you to Discord, the Q&A doc. If you would like to access the course content, you can either scroll to the bottom and you'll find different chapters. But the easiest way is just to click on the panel on the right hand side. So you see this little arrow here. You can click to expand it, and you'll see the course content. Okay. We separate the course into different chapters. We group that by topic. So we have a module 1, SQL fundamental, Python, data visualization, and also the capstone project. So I think right now the useful information will be under module 0, getting started. And the reason why we use 0 is because we're going to learn Python, and Python is 0 index based, right? So yeah, under the getting started, we also have something called the topics. So meet and greet is one of the topics. You can find the recordings in the past 2 sessions for the past two. This is one we did last Friday, and this is the Q&A session we did yesterday. So you can click to view the recording. There's some, software installation guide as well. To get prepared for the Wednesday class, you do need to have MySQL installed. So click on these 2 videos. If you use Mac, then the MySQL installation guide for a Mac user is the one you should check out. Okay, and once we start to cover, the SQL and Python topics, we'll be moving on to module 1 and module 2. Under these modules, you can click on Chapter Overview. The chapter overview has a short description of what we are going to cover in this module, and you'll find all the topics. So we'll begin with uh, database management and move on to the basic queries, SQL class. If you don't find any content, uh, in each section, that means we have not uploaded content yet. But under each topic, that's where you're going to find the recordings, the learning material, some of the notes, and if we have slide presentations, you'll find them here as well. So stay tuned. Most likely, we're going to get that uploaded today or early Wednesday. We'll make sure that you have everything before Wednesday's first lecture. Okay, so that's how you access the learning portal and watch the recording. And some students don't know where to ask questions. I think the best place to ask question will be Discord. It does get messy over time, so let's try to leverage the thread feature. Or if you want to talk to someone, just mention them so they get notified. The best place to document all of our questions and answers will be a Google document. So where do you find this link? On Discord, you can click on pin the messages in the Data Fundamental B1 channel, and there is a Q&A, class questions and answer. You can click on this link and it takes you to the Google Doc. Okay. If you would like to access this from the learning portal, you can go back to the Data Fundamental course, the program intro page. You can always click on the Data Fundamental, the blue link on the top, and to go back to the program description, and you will find um, the Q&A link here. Okay. So that's how you ask questions. And let me give you a quick peek of this. These are the questions we went through yesterday. There are lots of good questions. I highlighted some of those in green and in red. That means we haven't got a chance to answer these questions. We did answer the questions during the session, but I still need to type it out for you guys. The one with little green check mark means that we have answered the questions. That there are a list of questions we haven't gone through yet. So this is where you ask questions. You can ask your question, append that to the end, but hopefully you can ask questions related to each section or each topic. So lecture one, we will be covering SQL and Excel. So you can ask your questions here. Your instructor, Eric, has already provided some instruction here as well. Okay. Another place to ask question is basically attend office hours. Office hours happens on Monday. And yeah, we've decided to run 3 office hours, all in Eastern time zone. The first session will be Monday, 11 a.m. The second will be 3 p.m. and then the third will be 7 p.m. So these are the office hour time in Eastern time zone, and hopefully that covers different time zones for you, and you can find a convenience time to join office hours, and you can ask live questions. Okay. So what's the next step? I recommend everyone watch the MySQL installation video on the Learning Portal to get prepared. So you need to have software installed and ask us questions on Discord if you get stuck. And we're going to upload some preview videos later today, so you can start to go through some of the presentations we've done in the past to get familiar with the basic concepts of SQL that will prepare you for the Wednesday lecture. All right. Thank you. We'll see you guys later.